What's up? It's your boy Vibes by Ray because I'm always bringing you the good vibes, and you're tuned in to in 5678 the podcast, where we talk about everything dance related beyond the steps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8.
You're tuned into in 5678 the podcast with Vibes by Ray, only on YouTube, broadcasted by Riverside.fm.
On today's episode, we do have choreographer, creative director, and stylist Christopher Saucee Emerson. Y'all give it up for Chris.
That was it. My phone for that. Hello, what's going on?
What's up, Chris? First and foremost, I do want to thank you for taking the time out to come on my podcast. It's going to be a pleasure having you today.
No, thank you for inviting me. Like I told you, I wanted to do it, and you was like, "Okay, let's do it." So let's get it done. Like I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever you got to throw at me.
Definitely. Alrighty. So, can you just give everybody a brief introduction of who you are?
So my name is Christopher Saucee Emerson. I am actually 34 from New Jersey, Atlantic City, New Jersey. I've been living in Atlanta for almost 10 years now. Well, it's been 10 years. I actually moved here on my 24th birthday, on my birthday, like literally. I packed 2 bags and I said, hey, I want to go dance. And I literally moved around. My mom was like so scared, but I made it happen. You know what I'm saying? I got here. I'm very successful now. 10 years later, I'm doing my thing and I'm very happy where I'm at. So that's my big introduction, man. So we're going to touch more on success for me, trust me.
Okay, so you said you're originally from New Jersey. Why the transition from New Jersey to Atlanta?
Jersey is it's different. I really like for me, nothing was there for me. I feel like I had reached my plateau. I was at the climax of a lot of stuff, but I think living there has humbled me a lot because I moved to Atlanta and literally, it's a difference. Like it's such a difference here. It's so much more, I could say, humble people. The Southern hospitality is a real thing. So me moving here, I was like, oh my God, literally, this is weird. People holding the door for me while I'm coming in and saying, I'm like, wait, how do I respond to that? But now, again, 10 years later, I do the same thing. So I get it. It just feels so good to be in a black city with black people that are doing their thing. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to move to. It was just so black. And where I come from is a mixture. It's a pothole with Italian, it's black, it's Mexican, it's Puerto Rican, it's a lot of different people. But here, it's a lot of black people, which is why I loved it. I was like, I gotta meet them. So that's what it was.
Okay, now was dance an inspiration choosing Atlanta?
Yes, dance is definitely a big inspiration moving here. Because again, growing up, I'm looking at videos and I'm on YouTube, looking at Sean Bankhead and he's just one of the choreographers, but there's so many different people out there that I was like, oh my God, I gotta meet this class, I gotta meet these people, I want to be in their faces. And it fueled me so just to move, just to get up and go. And again, I got here and I got into dance. I met a lot of great friends, people I hold on to this day, people I consider family at this point in my life. And yeah, literally Atlanta was the place to be. 2014 was a good time for me to move here because I've seen it change a lot within the dance community, even the city itself. But it was a great move for me. I thank God every day that I'm still here doing my thing and to be able to survive, because it's hard surviving nowadays. So yeah, but I'm happy I'm here. I would say that for sure.
Now, we actually moved to Atlanta around the same time. I moved in 2014 too. So I want to touch on something you just said. Yes, the many changes in the Atlanta dance community. What is a major difference that you feel like you've seen from 2014 to now in the Atlanta dance community?
I feel like when I first moved here, it wasn't clicks. It wasn't cliquish at all. It wasn't gatekeepers. It just wasn't people that just that just want to keep you from achieving your dream. 2014, I moved here. It was fresh faces here. I couldn't even see people that have done it and still doing it to this day. I'm saying I don't know. It's weird. It's just it's a weird time right living here now.
Yeah.
Especially if you're dancing, but there's so many new kids that are coming. It's like, oh, who's this kid? Oh, shoot, your book. Like, okay, cool. Well, how did you get it? But again, like that comes along with, I'm gonna say this, it comes along with kissing ass. You have to kind of kiss ass to be where you want to be. And I think for a lot of us that are older, it's older generation that we're living here before that, we're not about kissing ass. We're about, we have the talent, let's get it done, we'll put it or not. And it sucks that we're in this phase where again kissing ass is what you gotta do to get to the top. And for me right now, for me, I'm going to change that within our community. You ain't gotta kiss ass to get to the top.
I
So
mean, and that's definitely unfortunate because I remember in that time, I remember when there were more auditions, there was more unity. It
yeah,
was just like going to class didn't feel like a competition. It was
yes,
like uplifting. The Gotta Dance days, like,
hmm,
and it's just like the generation today isn't as hungry as the generation was in 2014 when I first moved
nope.
here. And
And
that
it's
was one of my main reasons for wanting to move. I saw the Atlanta dance community and I was like,
mhm,
oh, that's what I need. I need that to
right,
push myself a little further. And I
right.
honestly don't feel the same within the dance community in Atlanta. So,
Nope.
yeah.
I can totally agree. I can totally agree. I feel you when you say that. It's just, again, it's a weird space for all in. And again, I'm looking to change that. The reason why I'm doing what I'm doing with what I'm doing, we'll get to that later, is because I want to change the scene. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I want to be able to offer these jobs to people that just when they come and audition, you won't feel like this is a dog eat dog world. Like, you
Right.
know, like there is a place for everybody in this industry. So, well, I totally feel you on that. I totally feel you on that.
Now, how long have you been dancing altogether?
Oh, well, I'm 34
Mhm.
now, Brandon. Thanks. Thank you for that. So it's been over 25 years. I started dancing at, uh, I want to say six. If I can remember, 6 years old. I was literally in my living room watching the Janet Jacksons, watching the Michael Jacksons, watching like growing up even now, watching the Britney Spears when she was
Mhm.
like that girl. She still was that girl. But when she was that girl, you know what I'm saying? And also it came from my sister. My sister was big on dance. She was a cheerleader. And she did band. I went to a couple of her band practices and I think it clicked in my head that I love music. I was always around music. I always was dancing, just doing something. So from six up until like I want to say 13 years old. That's when I started training. My mom put me in jazz class and ballet.
Mhm.
Honestly, to be honest, I hated it because it wasn't what I wanted to do. It was like
Right.
this is not it. Like this is not this. I want to be in videos. So I got out of that. Literally, my mom paid a lot of money for it. Love you for that, mom. Got out of that and literally, I just started getting hip hop. It was classes around my city in Jersey. Got a hip hop class. And from there, literally, in my town, I was literally the best dancer, best male dancer, I would say. And that went into dancing, went to cheerleading. I became a drum major in my high school.
Okay.
Didn't, never played an instrument day in my life. But listen, I could read music, which is
Okay.
crazy. Crazy, right? I was taught to read music, became a drum major. After that, again, I was a cheerleader in high school, football and basketball cheerleader for. Then I got to college. I literally got to college. I had my own dance team, but college wasn't for me. So I quit. Like I dropped out. Like this ain't it for me. And literally after that, I want to say 2 years later, that's when I moved to Atlanta.
Okay. I'm
Mhm.
glad that you realized at an early age, or not at an early age, but early
Yeah.
on, that college wasn't for you because some people
Right.
go through it, and they wasting time, wasting money, and that's not
Uh-huh.
a bad thing because you found joy and peace in doing something else.
Uh-huh.
And you mentioned that your mom put you in ballet. Now, the funny
Yeah.
thing is, a lot of hip hop dancers think that they don't need ballet, but it's actually like
The
the
foundation.
foundation.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly. And I wish that because I was the same way. Like I knew that I wanted to dance, but I didn't grow up with the resources. I didn't grow up with understanding what dance was. So I see hip hop and I'm like, oh, that's what I want to do, not understanding that I need these certain foundations to be able to understand my body fully so I can know how to plie, so I can
Uh-huh.
know different things too that lead to doing the hip hop dancing.
Right, right. It's crazy because people again they probably don't need it, but somebody asks you, hey, do a PK turn. People are like, what's PK turn? Looking around, sir. That comes from ballet. That comes
Hmm.
from just the basics of dance is that. And again, like I love Atlanta here, but it's too much hip hop for me. Love it to death, but it's too much. There's some versatility here. Like it's all just we're gonna get this, we're gonna hit that next Lotto song, we're gonna hit this next Migos song, we're gonna dance to that. But where's the pop music at? That's when you know the girls can dance. When you hear the pop music
When
come
you
out,
hear pop music, yeah.
that's when the girls can dance. But again, like people don't have that, and it sucks. But you know what I'm saying, like I know a couple people that have gotten to class in their late 20s and they freaking hate ballet, but you have to do it. Like it's something you have to have in your body
Hmm.
because again, you understand the weight shifting, you understand the turning, you understand how to spot, you understand all that stuff because it comes from the fundamentals and reasons about it. So I
Exactly.
totally agree.
So, would you say that you had a great support system with you wanting to dance at a young age?
Oh hell yeah! My sister for one, shout out to her. That's my best friend who I will. I can remember she was at every single performance, every single game, every single. If it was just like a little house party I got hired to perform at, she was literally there, taking me there.
Hmm.
Um, she was literally. Honestly, I had got my permit at 16, and if I had a gig, she was like, "Take my car." At 16, I got a job with you. No, take it because she trusted me. So, like my sister was my biggest support system. My mom was too, but my sister was my biggest support system. And then that formed, into, my brother, my older brother, who was way older, actually had an audition for, physical dance back in 2012. And I still have that shirt in my closet hanging up. It's really weird. The whole number and everything. But I had to travel from Jersey to Connecticut and it was like, I'm just going to go do it. I actually made first audition. Then after that, they called back for 3 days. I was on that third day. So I
Okay.
stayed in Connecticut for 3 days, like literally like, what am I doing here? Um, the third day came and I made it to the last round, but I got put out by somebody. It was weird. I got put out by somebody that had actually was voguing. And at that time I was like, voguing? But voguing wasn't big at that time. It wasn't mainstream yet, but he vogued down, baby. And I was like, yeah, he ate that. He took it. Sent
Right.
me home, packed it, baby. Like I couldn't say nothing. But the experience was so fire. I met so many great dancers that I still communicate to this day on Instagram. That found me on Facebook too. On top of that,
Hmm.
um, that experience for sending a dance was amazing. And that actually pushed me more to move to Atlanta more too. That was another reason why I'm doing it. I felt like, hey, if I did this, what else can I do? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, speaking of which, being in Atlanta for 10 years, can you
Mhm.
tell us about some of the experiences you've had in the dance community and the dance industry?
Some experience I had as far as like, being at certain things or
Yes. So, some gigs that you've had,
okay.
any companies
Okay.
that you've been a part of,
Okay.
showcases.
Okay. So I have been a part of in 2018, 2017 to 2018, I was part of a YouTube series called Guy Code ATL. I was one of the main characters. I played Kyrie. That turned into a company actually, and we did a lot of performances from here, Alabama, went to Florida a couple of times, Tennessee, and North Carolina. After that, I literally went to Bruce Music. Around that time frame, I was going through a lot of mental stuff, so I left room, which I still love to today. Love Keith, love Gary, love D-Ray, but I had to go with the mental thing, and they understood. After that, I performed with Laurie, who was on Drag Race.
Okay.
Danced with her. I just choreographed my last big piece. I choreographed for. Ooh, do not mess this up, Chris. Princess Carter for
Yes.
Pride, which was last year. I choreographed for that set. Amazing. Like Pride was dope. Like Pride was so
Yes.
dope. I
I
even get
saw
on
the
stage.
clips.
Oh my God, even get on stage, people coming up to me, you're so amazing. I was like, oh, I mean, even though I experienced it, but it's like, it's a different kind of people. It's not the dance community. It's just regular pedestrians that want to come see your show to have a good time.
Hmm.
And it felt good. Like, it felt good to hear that I made people happy just by seeing me dance. Um, what else have I done? I've done something called Emerson here. It's by Daryl Foster and Xavier German, where I was a choreographer. I had a creative piece. Funny story. Had a whole piece. After that, people started getting COVID, so they cut the show, and my cast had left. So I had to get a new cast. Only had two rehearsals. I choreographed two rehearsals. Well, let's say one and a half rehearsals. I'm gonna say one and a half rehearsals. All the girls, those five girls, and literally they were not on the rehearsal show day. They all came together. It was like ice on the cake. It was so fire. Actually, I had the best piece of the night, as the review said, best piece of the night. Not to
Period.
smile on, but I feel like I had the best piece of the night too. But yeah, that's some of the things I've done here. And now again, like me being a dancer, now I'm a choreographer. Now it's evolved again to creative director. So for me, dance is always there, but like when you're at a certain age, you can't keep dancing the rest of your life. What's the next step you're going
What's
to
the next
take?
step? Yep.
You know, so again, like I choreograph, cool, but now I want to create a show. So now I'm just creating my own show. What you want to talk about now? You want to wait for it?
We
Talk
gonna
about
talk.
now?
Yeah,
Okay.
we gonna
Okay.
talk about
You
that
know, you
later.
know, you want to talk now. So my show I'm creating is
No.
called
We gonna talk about that later.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I actually had the pleasure of meeting you through doing Guy Code.
Yeah.
And I've actually been able to witness your evolution from being the dancer, being the
Yeah.
choreographer. And it has definitely been a beautiful thing to watch because you
I
definitely are out here
appreciate
doing
it.
your thing. No problem. No
Thank
problem.
you. Thank
No
you.
problem. Now, aside from being a dancer, you are
Uh,
also a stylist and you have your
uh-huh.
own brand. So, can you talk about that a little bit?
So I've had my own brand. My own brand is actually called Saucee. That came out in 2019. And it was an idea I just had. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do t-shirts and I'm gonna see who buys it. That turned into something way different
Hmm.
because of, I guess it looks so appealing to people. They're like, where can I get a shirt at? I want to buy it. I was really selling out of t-shirts. That went to, I saved money from the t-shirts and I actually started doing hoodies. And my hoodies were a hit too. Like at the time I was at Topgolf and I'm gonna put this out there. There's about 420 people at Topgolf. About 250 people have my hoodie,
Okay.
literally. And that's not even counting outside of Topgolf, just my job. It was, it just made me feel like, oh my God, people are going to support. And now I have to put my all to it. Then I fell into love. And I was like, oh, I'm going to start styling people. And my first style, my partner, Daquan, reached out to me. He was like, hey, you want to style first? Okay, style. Okay, cool. So I styled this girl from my closet, had my clothes on, but she bought some stuff. But my first photo shoot with him, I styled a female and she looks amazing. She looked amazing. Like, he was like, you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, I'll style. So that turned me styling a lot of his photo shoots. On top of that, I styled a lot of artists. Hemingway being one of them. I styled one of his concerts last year. Him and dancers and a rapper. That was a challenge because it was like, okay, I'm dealing with a lot. I'm
A
dealing
lot of
with females,
people.
male, yeah, and an artist, and another rap artist is like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
But I got it done. I think I'm a Pisces, so under pressure, give it to me. Like I will not crack pressure. Like I love pressure because I know if I'm under pressure, I'm gonna get done faster. But did that. I styled Guy Code the first season,
Okay.
the whole season actually. That was a challenge too. A lot of that stuff came out of my closet. A lot of stuff I didn't even wear, and at the end I was like, you know, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm not gonna use it. I gave it to
Okay.
like the dancers, like the cast that were on that show, and yeah, that's just how I came from. That I became a stylist, and I hold that title because if anybody reaches out to me, I'm going to step up and do it. So yeah,
When you styled Hemingway's show last year, that
uh,
concept was amazing. Like it
it was
definitely was.
on the fatigue.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. The
yeah.
whole everything. It came together really well.
I appreciate it. He literally didn't know what he was like. He's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, what do you want to do? He's like, I want to like, I'm in like an army. Okay, army
Okay.
fatigue pants. So we put that to wear. I said, you know what? I got it. We'll play off the colors of army fatigue pants. And then the rap artist Air Sean, I had a couple pieces for him. He was like, yo, like on top, you're dope. I said, thank you. So for me to style that within, I think I had within like a couple of days, probably like 2 or 3 days to actually run around, get stuff, along with the idea, keeping the idea of what he wanted. It was a time, but I had a lot of fun doing it.
Awesome. That's what's up. So you wear many hats. So what sparked your change from dancer to choreographer to creative director? What made you go through those
To be
decisions to,
creative,
yeah.
to be honest, the money.
Hmm.
Being a dancer, you have to wait on the check. And I was on that movie here like, oh, okay, I can wait for that 90-day turnaround, 30-day turnaround. But in reality, baby, my bills are due. So what
Right.
I did was I actually went and got a real job. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Real job. And that actually, I stopped dancing for a minute because it was me working and me having to rehearsal, me having to do shows. It was a lot to deal with on top of paying bills and having a dog. I got two dogs. That's another thing that they pack into it.
That's almost
Um,
like raising kids.
Listen, child, a whole build itself. So I really didn't want to wait for a check, so I got a job. And after that, I got back into dancing because somebody asked me to choreograph a Houston, and that's where the choreography came from. So I did plenty of people choreographing. Then in my brain, I'm like, I'm looking, getting older. What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do? So now it's like creative direction. Why, why not go ahead and give my ideas to people, excuse me, give my ideas to people and they actually like them and it works. And like, I don't know, like, it gets me excited because like, again, like anybody could do this. Like anybody can step out and be more than a dancer. Like literally,
Hmm.
like it takes some oomph to do it, but it's never not achievable. Like anybody can do it. So that's what I would speak on that. Yeah. That's all I would say about that.
Okay. Well, now we're going to play a little game. This game, the face.
Mhm.
This game is called This or That. So, what I've done, I created five pairs of iconic dance pieces or from music videos or artists. And
Okay.
with no explanation, you will
Okay.
pick you will pick which one you prefer.
Oh, I can't. So I can't explain why. You just go. Okay, I shut
Nope.
up. Go ahead. Okay. Okay.
All right. So we coming in hot. The first one, Usher, yeah, or Chris Brown's Run It.
I say yeah.
Okay. We have Normani Wildside versus Normani Motivation. Yeah.
Because I'm a pop boy. I gotta go motivation. I'm a pop boy.
Okay. Okay. Jennifer Lopez, Get Right versus Janet Jackson, Rock With You.
Raven. Raven.
You can only choose one.
I'm going my good Judy. Janet Jackson, baby.
Okay. Okay. All right. The Wiz, Brand New Day versus Hairspray, You Can't Stop the Beat.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like years, y'all. I'm going with hairspray. I'm going with hairspray.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Last one. Last one.
Okay.
Sierra, Missy Elliott, and that man Scoop, Lose Control
Okay.
versus Sierra and Missy Elliott, One Two Step.
Oh, you ate that. You ate that.
I'll try to do what I can do.
Lose control.
Lose control.
Lose
Okay.
control for
Okay.
sure. Lose control for sure. Like, yeah, for sure. You get that song going, you like, you
So
in the club ready to the dance floor, literally. Like, okay.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna let you take one of those and explain it. You can only one. You get one.
One of those and explain it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with, and they might hate me for this. I'm gonna go with Janet and J-Lo. I'm going with
Okay.
that pair. I pick Janet because Janet has time and time and time again given herself. She is literally 61 years old and still touring, selling out arenas. If
Exactly.
it's a stadium, she's going to sell it out. Her videos are all iconic. She is the first. She's the first breakdown girl. Like in a video, the first girl to break down music and have a breakdown dance inside of a video. Um, and she's just so humble now. Now to see her going from being a child to like a grown woman, literally.
Hmm.
it fuels me because again, people can change. Like you can always evolve, and she's done that time and time and again. And I'm so glad she's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm so glad she got her flowers because again, like you're not promised. I'm saying like any day, like you're not promised. So for her to be here and still be able to kick it, how she kicks it, I'm willing with Janet. Yeah. And it rocks with you. Just that video, nostalgic. Like the
Yeah,
choreo was
definitely.
like so smooth. It was like water. Like
And she has a lot of great videos, but that's literally one of my favorites.
yes, yes. Even the song, like
Hmm.
it's like, ooh, bro, I gotta be proud of that. Like literally.
Yeah,
But yeah, Janet's my girl. Janet's my good girl. J Lo, I see you, girl, but Janet, it's my good Judy.
period. Okay, so before we move on, I do always like to take a moment to shout out my sponsors. So on each and every episode, I am rocking custom pieces, and from Kata Co. Dance Apparel. It is comfortable streetwear, but don't take my word for it. Here's a word from our sponsor.
And 5678 podcast is sponsored by Chelsea Elise Dance Apparel. Use promo code BRAVEN for 10% off all orders over $25. Follow Kata Co at Kata_Co on Instagram.
So today's feature item is my Shug Quiet on Set hoodie. You can get this hoodie and other apparel for 10% off your orders of $25 or more on the website. All right, so now, Chris, it's time for our segment of the day. This
Okay.
is where the spotlights turn off and the curtains close. Let's
Ooh.
get to the point.
Let's get to the point.
Let's get to the point. Let's get to the point.
Let's get to the point.
All righty, so as we stated earlier, you did take a slight break from dance and you're recently kind of making your return. So I want to take the time today to focus on being back in motion. So what led you to take a break from dance in the beginning?
What led me? I think it was the politics
Mm-hmm.
of dance living here. Again, it's again for Atlanta, it's not about what you know, what who you know, and it sucks because what you should know over Trump who you should know in a sense. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Um, for me, I had a really bad mental break, like a breakdown, like that. And at that time, I was in a really bad relationship actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't have the time to give to dance how I should have, and it got rid of me. Like it really became a hobby instead of a passion. It became a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that I say that, but that's how it was. Um, so in order for me to actually get back into it, which I did, I had to take little baby steps, get in class, go out, be social with people that are in the dance community. And that's what kind of got me back into it. You know what I'm saying? Not fully, like, but just a step back in the door with it. Um, yeah, just step back in the door with it.
Now, when you originally made the decision to step back from dance, was it a difficult decision for you, or was it kind of something that was just like, I need this for me, so it was more so easy for you to pull back?
Hell yeah, it was very difficult. I agree with both of what you said just now. It was hard as hell, and I needed it for myself. I needed it to take a break and have an ultimate comeback. You know what I'm saying? Like because again, like closed mouths don't get fed, and it's a saying. I can't even think of it, but it's like something about it's something about being seen. Like if you're not being seen, then nobody's gonna know you're there.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to. I look at it as take a step because dance is a lot. Like dance musically is a lot. Like especially if you want to do it full time, you
Yeah.
want to be in that group stage with let's say Beyonce or Usher, Chris Brown. It takes a lot of hard work, and also again, it goes to who you know. It sucks that it's like that, but it goes to who you know. But also we're saying this now, like if you on TikTok, you do a good TikTok dance, they're gonna put you on TikTok, and that kind of sucks because what are people that do the hard work that on TikTok but actually know how to do these actual movements, know how to go to class, put the work in, put the time and the effort, but you got people on TikTok that's just picked off like, oh, they are my shit. I'm saying I'm gonna pick you because you look great,
Right.
but they get in the video is like, okay, you chose them, and this is what the people coming to dance got built to. Nah, That was
Exactly that, and
cool.
that gets kind of discouraging, gets frustrating, and it's just too much because I definitely agree. Like you picking people based off of TikTok, when
Right.
how do you know that there's no disrespect or no shade, but how do you know that there's real talent there?
Woo! How do you know? What
Exactly.
would he say? Do you?
Do you?
Do you know?
Now, you mentioned that dance started to feel like a hobby for you.
Mhm.
Now, I wanted to touch on that because I've had my own personal experience where uh, dance started feeling like a chore. I feel
Right.
like I'm going to classes and I'm going to these rehearsals with companies, and I feel like I'm doing it because I have to and not because I want to. So
Mhm.
that encouraged me to take a step back from dance too. I stopped dancing for a while to figure out what does dance mean to me exactly,
Mm.
and it made me realize the path that I wanted to take, which is why I'm doing this podcast, which is why I try to push my work as a choreographer more because
Yeah.
I wasn't happy pursuing dance as a dancer. But dance
Right.
is always important to me. So I had to figure out what did dance mean to me and what can I do with dance to still make myself happy. So I'm
Right.
finding my own lane in that, and it's just been like a great thing. It's been a beautiful journey, and it's been hard because when I took my break, it was one of those things like I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I
Mm.
stopped going to class.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just was not happy. And I
Right.
didn't want to wake up like, Lord, I got to go to practice today. Lord, I gotta go to this class today because they telling me I gotta take two
Mm.
classes a week. Like,
Oh.
and dance is my passion. So that wasn't fun. Like, I didn't want dance to make me depressed. I wanted dance to have a meaning, and I wanted to
Mhm.
be motivated by it. So
Mhm.
I took a break too. So when you said that, I was over here like, bro, that's literally where my head was at. It
Mhm.
just who wants their passion to become a chore? So
Ooh.
now I'm doing things in dance that are bringing me joy, and I'm just going to continue that because it's opening up so many different doors for me.
Yeah. See with you, you navigate it. And a lot of people don't know how to navigate dance.
Mm,
It's all a big roadmap. Once you can still be involved in it, yes, of course. But again, like, what else can you do with it? There's so many things you can do with dance. There's so many things you can be involved in. There's so many different levels to this. People don't even know. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? But I won't say I'm definitely proud of you for doing it. This makes me happy. This brings me joy because you found your joy. You found something like, oh my God, I can still be a dance. I can still do what I want to do. I can still have this platform,
Mhm.
and this is amazing. So I'm really proud of you. And I said that 2 days ago, but I'm so proud of you for doing this.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. So, what actually inspired your return to dance?
What inspired me? I will say it's a lot of things that inspired me. The one thing that inspired me was literally my family back at home asking me, "Hey, what are you doing? Like, you moved to Atlanta, you did dance, you work a lot. What do you like? What are you doing with this? Like, why are you still there?" And I was like, I don't know. Like, I literally have no idea. But then something sparked. I said, I want to see you back on the stage. I want to see you back happy. I want to see you back doing what you love to do.
Mm,
And I had to navigate. I had to navigate. Damn. Okay, I want to do this, but how am I going to do it? And long story short, I took a trip to Vegas and I went to a Magic Mike show and I went to another burlesque show there, and
mhm.
I was so immersed. It felt good to be in a creative space, seeing people do what I love to do, that inspire me. And I think me going to, excuse me, seeing those shows actually inspired me. Like my sister in those shows, those 2 days inspired me. That conversation I had with her and me getting away just to, not even just to go see it. It was like hey, it's free tickets to go see this. Let's go do it.
Yeah.
And for it to fall in my lap, that was my God giving me a sign like, hey, Chris, what are you doing? What are you really doing?
Mhm.
And that shifted to me wanting to create a show. And again, I'm in dance, but I'm navigating how I want to be in dance.
Exactly. Now, during your time away from dancing, what did you learn about yourself as a person and as a creator?
I learned that as a person, I have to be patient.
Mm,
I was so like, I want a job, I want a job, I want a job, I want a job, I want a job. Got the job, hate the job, hate the job, hate the job. And it taught me to slow down. Like that's what I learned. It taught me to slow down, and that's on all aspects of life. Like it taught me to slow down a lot.
mhm,
As a creator, I learned that I could do anything I want to do.
mhm,
If I put my mind to it, I can do anything I want to do. Like if I want to shoot a video jumping out of a freaking plane with choreography, I can make it happen. It's all about having patience and having a plan. Those two things you have to have something like, especially being in dance industry, being entertainment. I'm sorry, entertainment. Period. You have to be patient, and have a plan because if you say I want to do this, what's your plan? How are you going to
mhm.
get there? Like, okay, you want to do it, so you get it. So what's the next step? So you have to have a plan on how you want to attack and be in this industry.
Right.
And a lot of dancers move here don't have a plan until they want to dance. And that's why people fall out of love with it because baby, you got no plan. How you gonna make it if you got no plan? Like that caused you to get depressed. That caused you to like, hey, I want to go to class. I can't work the job. You have to have a plan. So patience and planning. That's what I've learned.
Patience is definitely a virtue that a lot of people don't have because, as you said earlier, sometimes we always are like, "Oh, I want the job, I want the job, I want the job," and we're rushing
Mm-hmm.
into it. But
Mm-hmm.
what's for you is always, and I know that's so cliche, and we say that all the time. But I know for me, it's almost one of those things that you don't really understand it until you're in a situation where faith is literally the only thing that you're dependent on. So when
Literally.
you have that patience to get not what you want, because it's not always about what you want, because sometimes God's plan, I don't know what you believe in or what other people believe in, but whatever your God is, his
Mm-hmm.
plan for you is more greater than whatever we want
Yep.
for
Yep.
ourselves. And patience is just like the key to it because you don't want to rush. Because when you rush things, you end up not liking it. Or when you rushing it, you might be rushing into something that it was not intended for you, and
Huh?
you can't get somebody else's blessing because it's not
Nope.
going to benefit you.
Nope.
So I'm definitely glad to hear that you say that because patience is something that it takes time to truly
It does.
understand.
It
Yeah.
does. It does. The word of the day is patience, people. That's the
Word
word
of
of
the
the day.
day is
Patience,
what?
people.
Patience,
Patience,
people.
people.
Now, I'm sure with you coming back into dance, you had to
Uh-huh.
readjust some things.
Uh-huh.
So, what challenges have you faced coming back into dance?
Getting to know all the new kids that are in the room. They
Hello,
know
hello,
me,
somebody.
okay? They know me, but I don't know you.
Hmm.
Um, honestly, getting back into class too. I, to be honest, I hate taking class. It feels like a dog eat dog world. It doesn't feel good to take class, but I
Yeah,
have to take class. I gotta put more vocabulary in my body. Even though I am a creative director. I want to put vocabulary in my body just in case I have to step in and change something. You know what I'm saying? Um, and also being kind to people. Like people think I'm an asshole, but I'm really not. I have resting bitch face. Okay. But if you know me, I'm up north. Like I'm straightforward.
yeah,
But I'm very nice too. And oh, baby, I feel like people that met me in 2014 and 2016, really like, oh, he's an asshole. But I was here on a mission. I was here to
mhm,
get in that class and hit these jobs. I moved 13 hours away for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But now me being 34 years old, I have learned to be kind, to get back in the class, also get to know these new kids. So the new kids are is what is going. If I want to have something going on, I got to make sure that I am involved in new kids and know who they are,
mhm.
and giving them grace, like because it's hard. It's hard out here.
It
So for them,
is.
a lot of kids move here, still do it and get books and be big as they are here. I gotta get over for that. So those are the things I learned
Now,
going back then.
when I was in Atlanta, that was one of my struggles because it was
Uh-huh.
like I feel like I didn't have a circle of people who took dance as serious as I did. And
Mm.
then when I found that circle, I felt like we didn't have anything in common except for dance because the new kids are
Oh,
young. Like
yeah.
they're really young. So it's like,
21, 22, 23. Okay.
and so it's like hanging around with them is like y'all can relate to what y'all got going on in life,
Uh-huh.
but I can't relate with what y'all have going on in life. But what we can
Hmm.
relate to is dancing. For me, that was enough. Like, yeah, I wanted a circle of people to be around, but it's just
Right.
like kind of me twiddling my thumbs. And it's like, but the new kids are the it girls right now. Like
They
honestly,
are.
now one thing that I did a lot was I found myself comparing myself to the new
Uh-huh.
because I'm like, oh, I can't keep up, or they're eating it, and I feel like I don't have the talents that they have or the skills that they have, and that was self destruction at its best.
Uh-huh.
So I just had to take a step back and just be like, Braden, stop comparing. Do what you can do, and use that to up your skills or get around and dance with them more so that you do feel
Yeah.
like you're keeping up.
Uh-huh.
So, but that was just like, and I don't know if it was like a mental thing as far as like thinking about the age gap or whatever. Um, but it's just, I don't know. It was just one of the biggest struggles that I had. And then even
Right.
with getting in class seems now to be more so pick me, look at me. Hey, I
Oh.
want to book with you instead of
Oh.
going to class to actually get the training.
Uh-huh.
And on top of that, there aren't many great teachers out anymore.
It's
It
not.
it has shifted. So it's like I know I want to go to class. I know I want to up my skills just as you said, but who am I upping my skills from?
Oh.
So but
Yeah.
and honestly, that's not any shade to anybody. It's just
Yeah.
the facts of it. And the sooner,
Yeah.
as a community, and not just in Atlanta, but a dance community overall, we realize that the
Mhm.
more that we can evolve together.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree. I totally agree. Everybody could be a teacher. And everybody can teach.
And that's the thing, because when you go into class, what are you getting besides a step?
I want a video.
You
Can
said
I get
you
a
what?
video? I want to get a video. Can I get a video? Can I get in this group? What are you getting, babe?
Exactly. I want to walk out there with knowledge. I want to walk out there with a network. Maybe I met somebody
Uh-huh.
that I didn't know before. I want
Uh-huh.
to walk out there with something other than a step. I want to walk out there knowing, okay, Braden, you didn't hit this step right, but what is it that you could have worked on? Was it my lines? Was it
Mm.
my grooviness? Like what
Mhm.
was it? And it's not like that anymore. And that was the kind of training that we got back in the day from Gotta
Yeah.
Dance,
No, like they're
from taking class
literally.
with Lyric, taking class with Lamonte and Gotta Dance, Kristen
Mhm.
Massenberg,
Mm.
like
You throwing them gems out there,
the
okay?
the goats, like that we need to run those
Yeah.
back for real.
Yeah. I get it. It sucks because yes, we still have those teachers that are teaching, but it'll never be the same Atlanta as far as the feeling of being in class and being able to be comfortable in that class. We'll never get that feeling back, and it sucks. Like, and it's just our reality. Like, we got some teachers that are trying to teach it, but a lot of teachers, again, a lot of these new teachers are just they're dancers. They're teaching dance. You're not a
Mm,
teacher.
exactly.
So yeah, I totally feel it. I totally feel
Now, looking back on your break from dance,
that.
would you say that it was necessary for your professional and personal growth, and in what ways?
Yes, I will say it was professional. Yeah, I will say it was. Yeah, I can agree. It's a
Mm,
part question. I learned that for myself. Professional wise, I learned how to, as far as dance, how to communicate with people. Because my communication can be either be top tier or it can be trash. But I
mhm.
had to find a medium. So I learned my communication skills right there. They had to be up to par if I wanted to do this again. And uh, personal wise, I, I actually, me, I'm going to fall back in love with it in order for me to do what I want to do now. And that's what I would. That's the way I would. That's how I would answer that question. Like, first of all, I have to fall back in love to be able to be back in the industry. Do I want to do it? Because honestly, I hated it. Like I had a hate for dance like for so long while I was depressed, and I didn't know why. It's because again, like I wasn't in those rooms that I deserved to be in because I know I had the talent. This one thing to be a dancer, and this one thing to be a performer.
Two
I'm a
different
performer.
things. Yeah,
Oh, there you go again.
the balloons
I'm
are
a
crazy.
performer. Okay. I'm a performer. And there's some people out here that, again, like, for instance, I know somebody that's close to me that's like, oh, yeah, I could dance, but can you perform? Nah, I just like doing it. So can you perform? Nah, I could just dance. Okay. So again, like, it's a kick in our ass when you have these great people, great performers that can get the job done, but when you want to hire people that can just dance, that just look repetitively good. Um, and for me, I hate seeing shows where I see people that don't have no expression. I don't feel, I want to feel like I'm in a music video. Or I want to feel it's just telling a story to me. And it sucks that I don't get to see that a lot, like anymore. Like
Yeah,
certain
where's the
people, yeah,
storytelling?
where's the storytelling at? Like, what's the theme? Okay, where's the theme? Are we out in some Wonderland? This is Jurassic Park. Am I at Rihanna's dungeon? Candy coated dungeon? Where am I at? And we're
Where am
not
I?
getting that because people can just dance, but don't know how to tell a story behind perform. And it sucks. So, to answer your question, man, I had to literally, again, I had to really find the love back for it. And I did. Like, I just had to be, again, be patient and also talk to God. Like, the tongue is a powerful thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I've learned that you have to be very specific on what you
Very.
want. So baby, you can say you can dance. I want to dance. Okay, well, here's this person right here. We pay you $250. Okay, no, I want to dance in Jackson. I want, or let's take a step further. I want a home. I want this kind of car. I want this specific car, this specific trim level, this particular color. Like the tongue is very powerful, and I feel
Mm-hmm.
like people need to be aware of that because you might be getting far because you're thinking minimal. You need to think wide and bigger. And I'm saying about what you want out of this dance industry, out of this dance life. So,
Exactly, because life and death definitely lies in the power of the tongue. And when we
hmm
say that, it doesn't mean like literally life and literally death, literally
hmm
speaking life into your situations. How are
hmm
you asking God? Are you just saying, God, I want a new car? Because he could
right,
give you a hoopty. But
okay,
no, God, I want this Ford F-150. God, I want XYZ. You know, you got to be specific about what you're saying
yeah,
because, hey, God, get me out of this situation. But guess what? He just
hmm
got you out of the situation. Now you're in another one that you didn't think that you was ready for. So you have to be specific about what you ask him for and what exactly that you need from him.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
Now,
Totally agree.
do you find yourself appreciating dance in a different way than before your break?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Only because I see where I've come from and where I'm at now, the growth in myself, that's why I appreciate it more. Um, because now, like, again, like, I wasn't just a dancer growing up. To me, I was big time. So let me tell you, I was 201, 2 I was the shit growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So I lost that. I felt like I wasn't the shit no more. But now I'm getting back to the dance and growing into what I want to go to, the lane I'm going into. I have to tell myself that I'm the shit. This is going to happen for me. I'm just great. Period. I'm great at what I do. You always gotta give yourself grace. Like give yourself grace no matter what you do. Like and yeah, I appreciate where I'm at now. Like I'm very appreciative where I'm at now. Like and I feel good about saying that. And I'm looking around, but I'm just looking around and just like in space because I've done so many things while living here. And now that comes to this point where I'm at, I am so grateful and proud of myself where I'm at right now. Like,
That's good. I'm definitely proud of you too, just as I said before.
I appreciate
Definitely
it.
have seen the growth, which definitely leads to our next topic.
Okay.
Now, with coming back to dance, you have been working on a new project, so I want to touch on that a little bit. Can you tell us about the name of your new project that you have coming out?
Okay. So the name, you guys ready for this? Raymond's getting the first interview.
Mhm.
The name is called Dream Within a Dream, an Atlanta burlesque experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So what
oh, keep going.
inspired? No, I was
Oh,
going
what
to say
inspired?
what inspired the concept.
Okay, so when I went to Vegas in March again for my birthday, I went to go see Magic Mike and I would see a burlesque show there.
Hmm.
Coming back home the day, 2 days after, I was sitting on my couch, whatever the case may be, get on Netflix, and the first thing that pops up is this Atlanta burlesque.
Oh.
I'm looking around, I'm like, nah, I gotta be tripping. I, for me, now looking back at it, God is sending me signs
Mhm.
of something I should be doing. So jumping to now, I'm now planning Atlanta's first urban burlesque show.
Okay.
There's a burlesque show here, but it ain't like how it's gonna be. That's why I say Atlanta's first because it's gonna be the first of its kind what I'm doing,
Hmm.
and it's gonna involve a lot of underdogs, people that want to be in the spotlight but don't have the keys to the gate. I'm opening that gate for these people.
Hmm.
Um, Outside of dance, I have so many connections as far as venues, knowing people, uh, let's say getting the costumes, getting all these things I need for the show. Like I, I thinking back, I've set myself a success just being nice and kind to people and just being me, and people love me being me, literally.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I just it's like having a child. Like I'm so excited. It's like it's my baby. It was something so small. Now it's grown to I have 18 casts on the show.
Hmm.
Um, a lot of what you guys know, but we're gonna put that under wraps. The music is done. Now we're about to move into phase two, which is rehearsal.
Okay.
And it's going to be a 9 week rehearsal. And also, I want to put this out there. This is not just rehearsal; it's also training. Because the choreographer I
Absolutely.
have is amazing. So I want them if they're in this space to take this as yes, you're performing, but it's going to make her into a better performer because you're running for somebody that is great at this. Um, what else? The show is going to actually launch December. I got the date today. Well, I got it 2 days ago, but today I launched it today on Instagram. But the date's going to be December 15th. It's a Sunday, 2024. Sunday, Monday type thing. It's so perfect because people are like, I'm not going to do it on Sunday. Now you do. And I don't want this to be like an Atlanta dance community thing. I want the people to come here and be like, they come to Atlanta, let's say they come from LA. We have nothing to do. Damn, let's go to this show. Because I want it to run, if it goes well, and it will go well, I want it to run every month. After that, I'm going to start getting that real, that start be picking up. I
Hmm.
want it to be every week because I want to provide a job for every single person that's going to be around on this project. Every single
Awesome.
person. So
Yeah.
from the DJ to the dancers to stage hands to a photographer to wardrobe. My biggest thing is providing jobs and setting people up for success because again, in this dance community, you don't have that. So now
Hmm.
I got to be the person and take that step forward. Like, you know what? Nah, damn that. They're trying to themselves, why are they making money? Why are they making this money doing what they love to do? And this is it's a lot for me. Like I'm under a lot of pressure right now, only because I have so many things I want to do with it.
Hmm.
Um, but the show is solidified, it's solid, and I could always change it up. Always change it up.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. To give a different flair. So, what should people expect? What do you want your viewers to expect from this show?
Sex. No,
Sex.
I want them to expect interaction. The audience is going to be a part of the show. Let's do it.
Hmm.
Expect interaction. Expect good drinks, alcohol. Cause I'm a full time bartender too,
Okay.
so I'm curating a drink menu for the show.
Hmm.
Um, Look for a story. It's going to be a story told within this show. And I want you to leave out this show feeling like, damn, I want to go home and mess around with my partner. Like I want them to feel so sexy walking out the door, and so also inspired too. Like if you feel like you're that big girl that don't get no love, baby, in this show, I'm gonna show everybody love, whether you're gay, straight, couple, no couple, single, relationship, I'm going to make sure that everybody is getting shown love, and that's what's going to make me happy to put small people's faces. But it's just like again, like Raven, it's a lot to explain because there's so much going into it. I'm here for the work. I love working. I
Absolutely, yeah.
love being able to say, I'm putting this on. I want people jaws to be dropped if you walk into this place. And in hindsight, like if I can take this on the road, I want to take it on the road. That's my biggest thing. Like if it gets big enough and when it does get big enough, I'm going to take this on the road. We're going to be traveling to different cities, different venues. And again, like you never know who's watching. You might have a stranger like, well, who the hell's that dancer?
Mm-hmm.
Take them on tour. I'm not gonna hold somebody. Go. This is what this is for. You never know who's watching because I can always find an understanding. And if you want to come back, your spot's solidified. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it's gonna be a great show, and I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. So
Yes,
the
I
second,
love the avenue that you're willing to create for people as well.
I appreciate it.
Now, no problem. Now, how do you want this show to differ from any other showcase in Atlanta? And how will it differ from any other showcase?
It will differ from. It's going to be different because of this is the theatrical side.
Mm-hmm.
The lighting, the costume, the storytelling, the acting. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm having these dancers. Also, you're dancing, but you're an actor. You
Right.
got you gotta make sure these people you gotta oh you have to make these people want you, but they can't have you. I'm saying like it's going to differ because again, this is something fresh. Um, it's going to involve hip hop, but also ballet. It's going to involve ballroom. It's a lot of different elements in the show that a lot of these showcases out here are not bringing to the table. And I'm happy that I've been around for so long to see what each show has been missing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and even I can touch on the host. The host is actually going to run the show. Who is and it was Ashley T. Young.
Period, Chi.
She's running the show. If this is her show, but she's running the show. Like she's going to make these people feel so good. And again, it's going to differ because again, like I have people in place that want to do it,
Mm-hmm.
that have a love for it, they're not worried about the pay yet, that are just have a natural love for dance, and that's what I looked for at the audition. I was like, hey, so what this is not paid? What's up? Oh, okay. They were here for it because they just want to dance. They love dance.
Mm-hmm.
So just that piece, I know that I'm going to be able to reward them when they least expect it. And that's gonna put a smile on my face and on their face. But yeah, man, it's just gonna be different, Raven. Like I just can't explain it, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be Chris. What the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah,
Like
I'm definitely
you
looking
did that.
forward to it for sure.
So
I know that it's going to be great.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Now, do you have any final words or advice for dancers or a dancer who may have taken a break or needing a break from dance that's having a hard time returning?
I want to say if you're a dancer, if you're a dancer, there's never an ending to be a dancer. You can always evolve to something else, but it's never going. If you want to be a dancer, it's never going to end. I will say, take your time,
Mm-hmm.
be patient, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Actually, give yourself grace. If you don't make an audition, so the hell what? There's plenty more auditions to come up that you're going to smash. Um, Live in the moment also. That's a big thing. People are so I got the video, I got the video, I got the video. Now, baby, focus on this training so that you get to these bigger jobs. So when you're there, live in that moment. Be so immersed in what's going on that there's no question that dance is not for you. It is for you. Um, and just love on yourself, man. Let's love on yourself. That's my biggest thing. Love yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Love yourself because at the end of the day, you never know what might happen from that.
Can you tell people how they can find you on all social media platforms?
All right, so here we go. You got my Facebook, Instagram, and my social. No, I don't do that. So on Instagram, my name is going to be Saucee Hot. It's going to be SAUCEEE. That's three E's underscore hot with two T's. Okay. My show page is Dream Within a Dream. It's Dream underscore within a dream. That's my personal page, my business page. My Facebook is Christopher D. Emerson. If you want to find me on there, 'cause it's very personal there. That's where you'll find the real me. Okay. But no, those are the two handles you'll find me on. And you'll find me in Atlanta. You never know where you might run. You might be at a bar. You might see me out. Say hi to me. I'm very approachable. I love people, and I want to see everybody win. But yeah, those are my two handles, and that's how you'll find me.
Absolutely. Well, once again, I want to thank you for joining us today, Chris. Can't wait to see you do great things within this industry, within the dance community, not just in Atlanta, but overall.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me. This was a great experience. I'm gonna start my night, baby. You actually got me on my night. Thank you so much. Like this, so good. I'm going to go celebrate now.
Period. Well,
Thank you
that
so much.
concludes, no problem. That concludes this episode of N5678. It's your boy Vibes by Bray. Please be sure to follow me on all social media platforms at Vibes by Bray and stay updated on all episodes at N5678 Podcast. Now streaming on all streaming platforms. And I also can't forget to shout out my sponsors, Cater Code Streetwear for Dancers, Fraser Worldwide LLC, and Felicity Digital Lab. Here's your daily reminder to always remember to dance like nobody's watching and love like it's never gonna hurt. Until next time.